Who got it better? Nobody. To the field from the tailgate finals. Let's go blue, yeah, our whole team. This the big house, Michigan for a record. If it ain't real, it ain't right. Can't take a hit, take a hike. The legendary Big Ten, can't say it right. Don't shit regular, most ready to might. You're so strong, it's always out of their nights. What's the pressure to get the ice? Let's ball, hell to the victors, that's a good ball. I got one question, tell them all ball. That's right, amazing blue, that's all I say. Lock him on the beat, I'm fading. Don't forget it off like cheese. Follow, while I boss like Trevor. Roast, I'm working in the bad vibes together. Go hard, or go home. Trying to get to the national ship in the road home. Yeah, they gon' hit, start to finish. The end club is fitted and jump in the finish. We ready right now, you want me, come and get it. We ain't helmets, everybody is hit. Go blue, go blue. Take it up a notch, we supposed to. Any minutes in the word we gotta go through. I ain't got a question, what the coach do? Hey, yo, DJ, wait, you ready?
Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams. Two teams that have defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Will start at the 25. The Wolverines offense comes on the field first today. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing. Kurt, we are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. That's an important first down on that running play. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or they can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Here's the second down play. They'll give it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So a field goal attempt coming in now. Kick is up and no good. With that miss, score remains the same. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Boy, these guys are usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Solid game, moves the ball with a 37. Second down play coming up for this offense. Direct snap to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Can he make it to the marker? Jukes to get free. And the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So it's easy to blame the ball carrier. I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Throws to the tight end. Ball is picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much contact. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
Tide offense onto the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Wolverines offense is back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He's going to move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. For them, they keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. And they hand it off to the back. Second down play coming up. Hand off to the single back. And that run produces a decent gain. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of display, throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, which shows some quickness to getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. On the run, he'll let it go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's Fielder, returner trying to create. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. Runner falls on the football to prevent the turnover. That could have been a disaster. Here comes the Alabama offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he does hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. Bring up 2nd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes where there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents. They hit them behind the line, and out comes the football. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Powering right past the defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Dropping back, it's Warren. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly error here. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Looking to pass. It's Milrow. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Listen, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Fair catch made at the 20. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. Everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, to think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Who the fuck called the timeout? I didn't. What the fuck?
Offense getting set. It's second down. He'll hand it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time. And the Wolverines are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw. It's Warren. Close to the tight end. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Well, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Incomplete, very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Oh, it's incomplete, a rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. It's a 3rd down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Bringing it back, it's Stewart. Coverage team brings down the return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up the first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of the game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Unleashes the stiff arm. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Hit the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground here. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage. 9. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, handoff. Tough running there. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Lovely timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Football comes out. Offense keeps possession and covers the fumble.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long to the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. It's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down, to get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. shotgun. Here's an inside give. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards, you know, keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking for some space. It's Young. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31. A new set of downs after that completion.
Here we go.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They've been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire 1st half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And very long, they may get 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. But this one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking line, the timing was off, everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire set.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
Easy.
They'll run it to the right side. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Handoff running right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He's swarmed by the defense.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe hold the 3 points.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. It's a fumble. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line. Now it's 2nd down here. Here comes a handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. And now they'll run it on the draw. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. On 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. 1st down here for this offense. for a gap. It's Haynes. And he's brought down after a short gain. Has not made the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Milrow. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. The ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive. A little more urgency. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fair catch is made, but let's see what that flag was about. Kick catch interference. Kicking team. Well, the coverage team must have missed the fair catch signal, but the referees did not. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. To throw, it's Milrow. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
First down and 10.
Let's go! Ready, ready!
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, gets a fresh set of downs. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on 3rd down. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, can you believe that he dropped the ball? Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. Going to bring up second down. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. 29 Philly. Looking to pass here on second down. Over the middle, it's Haynes. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown. Tie.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Quick throw to the left. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Wolverines closer to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. It's Warren looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Pass caught. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. And the Wolverines will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense facing 2nd and goal.
42 spike.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Adams. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half and backed up near their own end zone. Defense is coming after him. He escapes the sack. In the clear at the 25. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
To the air, it's Milrow. Tries to get it to the running back. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized the heads-up play from the guy who recovered. They're in the right place at just the right time.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. It's like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's got his man open downfield. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for a halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top praise moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed to the running back. Running through the tackle. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
It's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Alabama getting set for the first and 10 now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
As the defense dials up the blitz, and they're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
And this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
To throw, it's Milrow. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, that's one way to make it impact. Really nothing. What an incredible sprint by this quarterback. He had his track shoes on in that moment.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Play action here on first down. And here comes a deep shot. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Wolverines looking to run some tempo here.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series to start the second half in the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see...
Touchdown, Michigan. And the beatdown continues. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. This guy's putting on a show.
This is the national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, his defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Football is coughed up by the return inside their own 20. And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Chris, that's this returner's second fumble in this game alone. If I'm the head coach, there's a new return man the next time this unit comes back out on the field.
Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Physical one, breaking tackles.
Another positive gain by this back. Between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And third down, it's a handoff. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the route is on. Well, they had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a bigger ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the return an opportunity to bring us back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the single back takes the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Back to pass. It's Warren. Receiver makes the grab. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here we go on 4th down. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Receivers are bunched together. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's got it for a big gain. Hard running through a tackle. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it. Runs through the defender. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed...
Touchdown, Michigan. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, adding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into the 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point try coming now. And the extra point is missed. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a 1-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Here we go. Freedom.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Williams. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The ball on the ground. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Illegal offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Milrow. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return. What? The interception. It's the offense the football at the 40.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception. interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be in the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Got a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The gain makes it second and medium. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back the chance to pick up the first down.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that one. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down.
And, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. We'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The offense going with the hurry up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Down now.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
A running play called on fourth down. Touchdown, Wolverines. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another touchdown, a dream performance for this running back on the biggest possible stage.
Because we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they're struggling.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The shotgun running play call. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Dropping back, it's Milrow. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7. Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. It brings up fourth down. reads will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20. Touchdown, Michigan. And this one is getting ugly. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. There's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory.
Boy, good job by this cover team of getting downfield and knocking that ball loose to give their offense really good field position.
First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but it needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the beatdown continues. How important is that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
The go teams come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And they'll give it to the back. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? So Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And in this battle for the national... Has been a beat down so far, not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. Important second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Milrow. The pop, nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Third down try fails, and they'll punt it. But he's got some space here. And the returner being brought down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The back's got it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to take it. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably think about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's 3rd down for the offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Nope, kick it away here. And the ball rolls dead. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. To the air. It's Milrow. He pulls it in for a big gain. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The receiver makes the catch and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy could not miss. He's having one of those dream performances.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw again. Caught in the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. 1st and 10 play. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Got space, looking to score. He gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I know they're going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Trucks through the defender. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen. Good effort.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. hand it off. Powering through. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. No, he just slips through for the first down.
And that one produces a decent gain. Getting set. Here's second down. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Trying to make it 3 straight. Third down conversion. They need a yard here.
Come on, set.
Can he get there on the ground? He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? On the ground, it's Hall. The Wolverines will try to keep this drive moving.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. They're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Clear. Clear.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Running play called on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Michigan, and the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
They'll try to add the lead down to the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but that's a great one. Certainly the last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. A great spot to start this drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
when he continues to have time to throw the football and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Let's say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Official, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Michigan Wolverines.